Alrighty, we got a game with 3 masters. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Excellent. Door is 1 man. We have door acceptance. Other than that, gonna be difficult to get a Yaku because we got this pair of 9. So, and well, the door is also 1, so we can't go for Tanyao. 7 pairs makes it difficult to use the door, but, well, we could potentially get that if we pair up a couple more tiles, yeah. We'll just keep everything in mind for now. Play normally. Player Cross has called their wind, which, well, I'm not really sure what that means yet. Here I'll go ahead and get rid of the white. I'm not that excited about going for Tanyao, but it is something that this hand can do. It's true. Now we've paired up another tile. The question is now... I think it's fine to just go ahead and drop the 6-man, honestly. Just keep all the, you know, accessory tiles over here. The 8 pin helps us accept the 7 pin. 7, so accept this. Helps us accept 8, so 3-man helps accept, I guess 3-man. There's only 1 tile left, though. Maybe I could have dropped the 3-man. Now I'm definitely going to drop the 3-man. Yeah, because there was only 1 tile left, and dropping it helps us, well, fix the shape that accepts the door. So maybe dropping the 3 instead of the 6 was fine, but considering the 6 just isn't part of any of our blocks, I'm okay with just getting rid of it. Here we can head over to Tanyao, so I guess we can just do that. Yeah, that doesn't seem bad to me, I guess. What's it called? Keeping the shape of 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 9 helps us make a sequence and a pair. 2 sequences in a pair by either drawing the 3 so or the 9, but I'm pretty sure we can still accept the 3 so like this. So I don't feel too bad about that. Am I wrong about that? I'm wrong about that, right? Yeah, I am wrong about that. We can't accept the 3 so anymore. But now we have Tanyao, so I guess that's fine. I'm gonna have to... Well, future Moko is going to make sure we know what is going on with this shape. Yeah, I don't think it was correct to drop the 7 so, but, well, now we are not in Tenpai. Question is what we are going to do about that. Is it 2 so? Is it 8? I think 2 so is fine. Although if we... No, I'm dropping the 8. Yeah, because here we can see this shape as either the 258 weight or the 147. Well, it's really 2 floaters, right? Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna take the Ipego, yeah. And I'll call VT. Yeah. What was I saying again? Yeah, we could have seen... Okay, the 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 shape, right, can be seen as 2 sequences, right? The 2, 3, 4, and the 4, 5. Wow, I am having trouble. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. What was this shape before? Am I tripping? Yeah, okay. It was the 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Yes. And our 2 sequences were 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Yes, right. And then we had 2 floaters with the 2 so and the 7 so. Then we drew the 4 so, right, which attaches to this floater in order to make a kanjan. That's how we got into Tenpai, right? But you could also see this as a 2-2 pair, right, plus a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 3-sided weight, or a 7-7 pair with a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-sided weight, right? So, for example, right, if you triple up, right, the 6 pin over here, then you could get you could choose between the 3-sided weights over here with the 2, 3, 4, what's it called? Either on 258 or 147. Now the thing is, you could also drop the 7 so, right, and just make yourself allow yourself, right, to take the 3-sided weight by drawing the 7 pin, but that also loses a bunch of acceptance on the top, I think. So I'm fine with just calling Riti, or not calling Riti, obviously Riti was fine, but I'm fine with dropping the 8 pin and keeping the 7 so as a floater, I believe, so that we can get, you know, Tenpai on like the 6 so, for example, right? That would be a really good Tenpai. But either way, enough of that. It is now East 2, so we need to figure out what to do. This hand is not flushing because we got a red 5 over here, but considering we've got 2 wind pairs over here, it's gonna be... Maybe it was okay to drop the 1-man, but, well, whatever. To, like, maybe entertain the possibility of a Sozu flush that can use the Doyle, right? Well, whatever. Not important anymore. Yeah, these 2 wind pairs are kind of awkward to use, honestly, because, well, if we pull, then we're gonna have to find a Yaku, and it's not exactly easy to turn this into alt triplets, or, like, you know, even Yakai is a little bit difficult. Definitely not flush, right? Flush is very difficult at this point, because our distribution of suits is kind of too uniform, right? And these players over here have been dropping a Manzu. Not really something much we can say about that, I guess. Pretty sure it's fine to go ahead and drop this 2-man, considering if we draw the 3, for example, we can just, you know, use it using the 5-mans or something like that, and, you know, considering we have dropped the 1-man, it is kind of weaker than usual. Again, we kind of do want a Yaku so we can start calling, because this double wind pair is pretty awkward unless we can somehow finish all other shapes and wait on it before the other, before the other players drop them all, right? So, yeah. Pretty difficult, and honestly, but I'll just go ahead and drop these edge floaters and hope to get a Yakai. Might pair up East or White. Pairing up East or White would be perfectly nice. And of course, drawing around the 5-pin is amazing. Then we would have 5 blocks anyways, so, you know, having these sort of edge floaters is not exactly that important to this hand, to be honest. Do we drop the 8-man? I feel like we might be able to. Yeah. Because now we can, like, start pawning and head over to force a flush, right? Because we have 4 blocks in the flush, right? And we have value as well. I'd be okay with doing this, because if, you know, too many of our wins, right, drop, then it's going to be very hard to win the hand anyways. And also, if we... No. We don't keep the twice cut south. If we... What am I saying? Right. Even if we don't have the red 5 now, we have the Dora, right? So, you know, well, okay, now I'll drop the white, fine. We definitely can't drop the 5-6 in shape over here. But yeah, I was thinking, well, maybe we could, you know, start calling. I don't think it would be okay to call at this point, though, because dropping the 5-6 pin is kind of too difficult. Problem is, now we have 6 blocks, so it's not really that big of a problem, because now we can just go ahead and drop, like, the west-west, for example, and still have enough blocks to finish the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Yeah. That being said, oh shoot, it's so over. The 3-Sos are getting depleted, the 5-man just dropped, so yeah, it was getting pretty awkward to finish this hand. But we don't need to worry about that anymore, because it is East 3. We are in 2nd place by a hair. And now... Oh, this is a much better hand to work with. We can just win this really quickly. 3,900, right, door acceptance on the Kanchan. Is this 1-pin any useful? No. Is 2-man any useful? Sort of, you know? Because 2-man can give us Taiyao, it can give us, well, a good shape, potentially, I guess, right? So I can go ahead and keep the 2-man, but the 1-pin just doesn't give us Taiyao, doesn't give us, you know, good shapes. It's pretty useless, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Here we have 5 pairs as well, so if we, okay, now, I think it's East-East? Yeah, it should be East-East. Now that we've, you know, finished this Kantan, now we are Izanten on the 5-8 pin and the 2-6. Is a Dama? I feel like it's a Dama. Yeah, we'll Dama this. We have 5,200, and we can improve this to Beamfu as well on the 5-7-man draws, as well as the 3-man. 3-man makes it so that we no longer are guaranteed to get Taiyao, but that's fine, I guess, right? We can still keep on Damaing, honestly, even if we draw the 5-7 or, you know, the 3-man. The reason being is because right now we're in 2nd place, and if we donate our stick, right, we move down to 3rd place, and also we lose win rate, right? Which means that, you know, basically what I'm saying is that winning here is really important, and I would like to maximize my win rate. You know, but we don't take this, right? I don't care about any of these Kanchans. What was I saying again? Yeah. We want to maximize our win rate over here, because winning is extremely important. If we win, we get 5,200 points, we get a very strong second place, and we have very little chance of getting fourth place, right? As long as we don't deal in. And I just don't want to increase the risk of us getting fourth place by failing to win, right? And potentially, well, also dealing in, right? So that's why I am going to be calling, not calling Ricci, right? Is that getting rolled? No? Okay, fine. Yeah, and well, staying Dama like this allows us to catch improvements. I believe it should be significantly more likely for us to get, what's called, to win this hand. And also, it decreases our dealing rate somewhat as well. But okay. It is still ES3 because the... No, it's not ES3. Right, that's not the dealer. They won 1,000 points. They can't be the dealer. So now it is all last, and we are in second place. Still, well, it's a lot worse than had we won, right? But we are in second place, so as long as we don't deal in, we are going to be in, well, we're not going to get last place, right? What's our conditions for getting first place? Well, we have to win, like, quite a bit. Yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult for us to get first place, to say the least. So honestly, we can probably be relatively extremely defensive here. Relatively defensive. I would like to still prevent these players from winning if I can help it, so that, you know, I can get my second place. Right, but if someone looks like a threat or anything like that, or I want to keep safety, right, for the occasion, right, that one of these players becomes a threat that we need to defend against, right? Definitely don't want to be dealing in here, because as long as we don't deal in, we don't get fourth, and if we do deal in, well, there's a good chance that we do get fourth, so yeah. However, now we're in Yishanten, so, well, I guess we'll see how it pans out. If we can get a Yaku like Tanyao or Pinfu, then we can just say Dama, that'd be amazing. Yeah, that's... Does that head us over to Tanyao? Sort of. Kinda. Not really. But, well, having this 3-6 shape is going to be useful. Maybe we can even get, like, the 4-5-6 Sanshoku. Right, if we draw around the 5-mon over here, then drop the 3 in, and then, like, you know, get into Tenpai. That could definitely be possible. Yishanten still. We drop the 5-mon. Am I scared about the player to the left? Scared of the player to the left? No. Not yet. They've only dropped one middle tile, even though they have called twice. I'm not going to be defending against them. We can't defend against them, first of all, anyways. Because there's very limited tiles that we can, you know, drop against them that's safe in the first place. Okay, that's Tanyao. Do we drop the 2-so, or do we drop the 1? That is the question. I think it's okay to drop the 2-so. But honestly, like, I mean, I just want to fix our Tanyao. I'll go ahead and drop the 2-so. Yeah, because there's only 2 tiles of the 3-so left anyways, so the amount of acceptance that it gives us is kind of limited, right? And I'm pretty sure this gives us a lot better acceptance, right? A lot better acceptance? Well, quite significantly better acceptance, right? Because we can now see the 3-4 as a sequence as well. So, for example, if we draw the 5 or the 7, right, we can wait on the 2-5 for Pinfu. And now the 5-sos are kind of dead too, so this shape is very weak. And what we can still do, right, is pair up the 4-so, and then get the 2-5. Wait, with no Yaku, unfortunately. This is not Tenpai. This doesn't count. I'm gonna drop the 4-so. Because, if we are to take Tenpai with this hand, it would be Kantan on the 5-so, and that's just, no. That's not a good enough weight to consider as Tenpai. Okay. You know what? Okay, I'll take this. This is a Kanchan on 7-so. The 7-so is not bad. I'm not going to call it Ricci because I want to keep the ability to sort of defend. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but I think that's perfectly fine. And, well, thankfully, right, this player... well, actually, no, not thankfully. This player did have the Dora. I didn't notice they have the Dora. Oops. This player does end up getting second place instead of us, which is, well, fine. I'll just say that at least we didn't get 4th place. I do think that taking the Tempai over there and not calling Riichi was correct, though I'm pretty satisfied with how I played there. Sort of, I guess. I could have played better, I think. We'll see what Maka has to say about it. We'll see what I have to say about it, future Moko. But either way, thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.